Let's see who shows up. I wasn't planning on doing a live feed today. I told you guys about a month or so ago, I think, that I was going to take Mondays off, which I am today. I've got a bunch of stuff to do though. Let's see. Morning. Brad. Ignore that beeping. I screwed up. I'm waiting on it to get hot. I turned the coffee on this morning and did a bunch of email stuff and came downstairs and turned it off. I don't know what I was thinking. So I don't have hot coffee. So I'm just turning the hot plate back on. Mr. Grimm, Justin Grimm. So I am currently talking with Nick Shabazz back and forth right now on Instagram. So if you see me like, that's because Nick sent me a message. We've been talking for a little bit now. Oh, guys, you guys see what I did. You guys see it. You might have seen it on Instagram. You got to see what I did. Hang on. I'm pretty happy with it. And so is the customer. So it's another reason I'm definitely taking the day off today is because this dummy here at, I don't know, about 8 o'clock last night, decided it'd be funny to chase a skunk in the yard, get sprayed. She got sprayed a little bit. We were talking about stones. He asked about stones. Guys, I had a customer that requested that I do for him a green flash sunset. So I'm hoping this will come through. Yes, pink, yellow, light blue, blue, the green flash. It's your sunset across the water. Dark blue on the back, pocket clip is green and blue with green and bronze on the sides, and the back spacer, just one little seam of green down the middle of it. So this is your sunset, and then it comes up and over into the dark. Yes, that's Ty. Sorry. Put my phone on Do Not Disturb first. I gotta get the choil in. I doubt if I can get the choil in today. I have got to rectify this issue. The skunk apparently, I can see it. The skunk is living under my deck, and I have got to try and figure out today what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna use gopher poison. I hate to do it. I don't like the idea, but if this is becoming a thing where the dog gets sprayed on a regular basis, I can't have that because it fucking stinks. So yeah, I still want to use a microwave. It makes coffee, heating it up on the hot plate like this does not make coffee taste weird. Heating coffee up in a microwave occasionally will make coffee taste weird. So update. Yeah, this one stunk. This one smelled like garlic and fucking burnt tires and diesel fuel and bearing grease. Oh, luckily she didn't get sprayed. She got out of the way. She caught a little bit on her face, just a tiny little bit, and so she doesn't stink. But the entire fucking yard reeks, and I work there. So, update. You guys want an update? Here's an update for you. I talked to We Knife Company yesterday, and from all that we can see, it looks like October. But they are in production. They are in production now. So, hey, Hornets are coming. And they should be out and on the market before I go to Blade Show West. So, 5 people. See, you know what? I'm going to stop doing live feeds every day. I think it's just gotten to a point where it's just too much. Like, people told me that like doing live feeds like real regular or every day would be good for the channel, but it's not. You know what? You can't. Here's the thing with YouTube: you can't take advice from anybody. You just got to kind of find your own. You got to kind of just find your own path as you're going through on. But see, this is weird. Now there's 7 likes, but only 5 people. You, what works for one channel won't work for every channel, and I think that me doing live feeds every morning is too much. I really do. I don't think anybody's enjoying it because it makes the posts that I do. It makes it when I do put up stuff, it just makes it less. It's not even that. I've just noticed even the after, like you'll have the 6 to 15 people that are on the live feeds every morning. But it used to be that there would be this big, like after that, there would be the big, hey, let's watch the live feed. And I'm not seeing that. And it's not that it matters, like I don't care about for monetizing purposes. Because like I said, the only reason I even give a crap about the monetizing is because that's what helps build the channel, get the channel recognition. And you don't get the kind of support. But love you too, sis. So I'm thinking that maybe it's just that I'm uploading too much. And people are like, all right, it's always the same. Because it winds up always being the same. So this isn't even gonna be a long feed. I have got the stuff I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna be, I just wanted to show you guys that knife. So Elliot fixed my Master Blaster for me. My Master Blaster had needed a oversized stop pin, a larger stop pin. So I have my Master Blaster back, which I'm really happy about because that's one of my favorite knives. That and my Sebenza, those are the ones that wind up. The Sebenza, that Karambit, and this always wind up in my pocket. My Master Blaster, my Karambit. I could probably get rid of all my other knives. I'm not saying I'm going to, I'm just saying I could. So, yeah, it's been an interesting. Last night it was late. We had to give the dog a bath late last night. The whole house smells because it happened out here in the yard. So what happened was the screen door got sprayed. So I can't open until I figure out how. I got it clean. I sprayed it real good with vinegar and I soaped it and sprayed it and I got most of it, but the yard still really smells like fucking skunk spray, and I can't open the fucking door to let air into the kitchen because any air that blows through is blowing right through that screen that got skunk sprayed. I'm dummy. What is it with those cats? Don't get sprayed with skunks, do they? I've never seen a cat. Our cat was out. Our cat came in and fucking was out in the yard. Came in. She was like, I don't know what the fuck these 2 idiots did. I don't know what that dummy did. I don't know what the fuck happened. So, do not know, man. Dogs, cats. Cats are just smart enough to stay the fuck away from them. Dogs, on the other hand, are not. Guys, according to YouTube's tracking, on the main channel, I am already at 1,000 or 4,000 subscribers. But I don't think that you know what? I don't think, I honestly think I should delete the channel and start over. And then just have all of you guys, because then I'm gonna get an actual feel for who my true subscribers are. Because it says I have 4,000 subscribers. Guys, there's not a lot of traffic on the channel. There's not. There's like 100. We're back to where I'm only getting like 100 views per video. So I think that number is skewed. I don't think that's an accurate count of subscribers. I think I might have that many subscribers, but that's not who's watching. I think if I was to restart the channel, I would have to fight to get to 1,000 again. And that's the other thing too. I didn't take into account until somebody else said something about that, sis. Yeah, it is summer and a lot of people just are busy. But guess what we are gonna do? I'm gonna give it another couple weeks and see how things work, but then we're gonna do the giveaway for that snap lock. Because I just honestly don't. I don't see me keeping this because I will hurt myself with this. Because this is not, because I like playing with it. But this thing is new in the box and it's going out to a subscriber. So we will be doing that probably shortly, in the next couple weeks. What else? Oh, mystery boxes. I haven't done the mystery boxes yet because Matt said he had some stuff. Matt and I just have not had time to get together and even really do anything. I'm eating up the coffee. It got cold quick. Again, I was upstairs fucking around on email for a while. So yeah, guys, I'm taking the day off today. I don't know what everybody else is doing, and this is going to end here just real soon because there's not much interaction going on, and that's what makes them fun. So when we don't get a lot of interaction, that's what happens when I do the short 10-minute feed. Things have been shaking out here a little bit, but it's not too bad. Today, actually, in about an hour and a half, I have a business call scheduled with Karambit.com. Cable guy is coming. I'm gonna game on my new TV. No, I mean, I get it. Not everybody can interact, and sometimes people watch these live feeds at work and stuff. But when there's not any interaction, it just makes it so dull. Because then it's just me talking to that, and I mean, I could easily do that at the workbench. Heavens, Jesus, it stinks out there. I was just out there a minute ago. It still stinks. I gotta find that stuff I used last time that pretty much neutralizes it. I don't have any I used at all. It's called LA's Truly Amazing, something like that. It's a cleaner that you're supposed to use, like really, really diluted. And I found that when you use it on skunk spray, the last time that I got sprayed, it pretty much just neutralizes it. I don't know if it's got an acid or something in it. Vinegar works pretty good too, but I'm out of vinegar. I used it all yesterday. And there's a trick to it. So guys, here's a little bit. I'll just give you some information since we're kind of just hanging out. And I'm going to end this probably just in a couple minutes. There's not enough interaction to make it enjoyable for future viewers. When your dog gets sprayed by a skunk, you just not much you can do. You put a little bit of vinegar in, and some vinegar and some peroxide together with some dish soap, and you wash them that way, and that does help break it down. But she still stinks a little. But for areas that got sprayed, you just take regular vinegar and you boil it. And while it's still real, real hot, you just apply it to those areas. So the wood out there that did get sprayed, and areas that did get sprayed, but I can't do the screen because then I'll hit the glass. I know, yeah, I know. That's why you make sure you don't let her get any of it drinking and like things like that. And it's thick enough. When you add those all together, it's thick enough you can keep it in one place. But you just kind of let it sit for. You know what? There's a frothy dog puke. Yay. So, I mean, there's, like, you take 2 cups. 2 cups, I think that the recipe we used was 2 cups of water, like a half a cup of peroxide, if that, and a gallon of water. And you mix that with dish soap. And that's what you use to wash. You use a lot of dish soap. Because you got it, and then you go back after that, and you leave that on for like 5 minutes, and it breaks down the enzymes, and then you go back and you use the regular doggy shampoo. But yeah, the vinegar on wood is the best way because it'll stick in wood, and every time that wood gets wet, it'll smell like that. And I found this out by doing some. And if you've got concrete, be careful with hot vinegar because it will actually, you can see it starting to chemically react with the concrete. But if you've got spots that have been sprayed, hit them with that hot vinegar. I don't know. I don't understand why dogs can't just leave skunks the fuck alone. So, all right, guys, that's the end. I kind of want to give you an update. The live feeds, I'm probably only doing them a couple days a week. There's a couple reasons. It's just, we all run out of things to talk about, and I think it is detracting. Doing a morning live feed every morning is detracting from the rest of the videos that get put up. They kind of just get lost in the mix. I think I just need to start putting up more just regular content. The flip side of that is I have to edit. So what I will probably do is I will start converting these into sharpening live feeds at the bench, where I'm talking about sharpening and demonstrating sharpening. So man, I think this came out better than I expected it to. The only thing I wish I had left the pink a little bit more narrow and let the voltage creep up from a lower point, but it came out. That finish came out great. The pocket clip I think is my favorite part of it, because it's kind of a darker blue, but it's polished. Oh yeah, you got to send me that stuff. Yeah, I'll let you know. I just wish you could send the 45s, flat rate boxes. That would be great, but we can't do it that way. I wish my 1911 could come out this way in my Springfield Armory. That would be awesome. But here's the way it looks: is I'm gonna probably send you guys a couple pistol cases, and Mom's just gonna lock them up and put them in with her stuff, and bring them back in her luggage. Nah, I can't. I gotta run this business. I'm barely able to make it to trade shows. But the Hornet's coming out. Like I said, October, and then I'm working on getting the Sea Snake into production, but I think there's a couple options that I'm going with that. Elliot and I have a couple ideas of which way I could go. I could do OEM and then just bring them all back here and hand sharpen all of them. I could just like get the handles and everything made and do the OEM, do the assembly, and then I would basically make more per unit, because all I'm paying is just the OEM, as opposed to OEM marketing and all that other stuff. But the problem though with that is selling those knives. And Elliot's like, no, we can sell those knives. But the other flip side of that is you got to have that upfront money. I don't have that upfront money right now. I don't have that $20,000 upfront fucking investment for OEM. Jason, I will see you in Portland in November. So yeah, I think we'll give this like 2 more minutes and I'm gonna cut it. I got stuff I need to do. I gotta go buy. I gotta figure out some way of killing this skunk that is currently residing. I'll show you where he lives. So you see where that cinder block is? Dummy. See where that cinder block is right there? I covered it, and then you can see that he burrowed back out. So that's all fresh over there. I sprayed that because I could smell stuff coming out. Because I think that the dog caught the skunk as it was coming out, and because you can see right there, that's what got sprayed there. On the wood, I sprayed this down there. Okay, see those dark spots on the wood? That's the skunk spray that I hit with the vinegar. So that's gonna make it rough. I don't dislike the smell of skunk, like from a distance, but having been sprayed by a skunk now twice. I grew up in the country for fucking 17 years before I joined the Navy. And I never once got sprayed by a skunk. And I was stomping around the woods in the early morning and late at night, and I never once got sprayed by a skunk. I live in San Diego. I've gotten sprayed by a skunk twice. And the dog's gotten sprayed 3 times. No, 4 times now. I don't know if I get it. I do not get it. But guys, there is going to be some stuff going on this week. I have a few things to do. I'm going to sharpen. I have Chris Williamson's Mordax, the button lock Mordax. I have his here. I've got to sharpen for him. He asked me if I would sharpen it for him, and I, of course, said yes because I love those guys like family. So I have his here, and the reason that his is here for sharpening is because we agree on it. I don't like DLC on blades, and so he went back and refinished and did all his hardware and blade black ceramic, which I think that the more I've done it, I had said that I thought that as far as coatings, that like DLC was up there, but I don't like DLC. It's too matte, it's too chalky, and if you get oil on it, it looks like crap. And so the ceramic gives you more of a opaque finish, and I think it just looks better. So we are in agreement on that. So I've got to sharpen his. I'm gonna sharpen Chris's Mordax today. I'm doing like 2 knives today. That'll probably be it. But that's because that's all I have here, guys. Summer sucks. It'll start picking up. Usually it's like the like this last couple weeks of July that really suck. I have got to, or this part of July that sucks. Today's the 8th. I got stuff I have to do today. It's on the calendar. So yeah. No, well, you could. There is a white ceramic, but from what I understand, it looks crappy and it just didn't adhere. That's why they also don't use the blue. There is a blue, but it is what the guy said. It's like this. It's really plasticky. It chips really easy. It's not as robust and nice as the others. And I guess that's the same the way the white was. And there's some other colors we just don't use because they're just a pain. Red can be finicky. The other one that's really such a pain is the copper. Copper just doesn't ever want to come out the way you want it to. But when it does, it looks really good. But then there's some colors that you just can't fail with. Green always comes out right. As a matter of fact, green comes out so good, you have to be careful what other colors you use. Usually you can do black first and then do a color over top. Can't do that with the green. You'll just have all green. It'll just be 2 different darker colors of green. So what you have to do with that is you have to use green as your base color. You just got to know which ones are most robust. Yellow's a really good base color. Green is, and then followed by black. And then any of the other ones are not very good base colors because there's ones I just mentioned will wash them over. So, all right, guys, that's it. I'm gonna get, I gotta get dumbass here out and get her out for a walk. And like I said, I don't know. I haven't decided. I might shoot an actual video today. I had some stuff I was thinking about doing. But then again, I worked all weekend. So, worked until just before midnight Saturday to finish that, and then I puttered around. I did a couple knives yesterday, and then I was at Elliott's for an hour and a half yesterday, just going to get some stuff and pick these knives up. There's 2 of them that need sharpened, but yeah, it's been a full weekend. And so, like I said, I decided I was going to start taking Mondays off. So Mondays are pretty much going to be my standard day off, which makes it nice. The reason I picked Mondays is I can go to the bank and get stuff done, which I have to do. I've got to go to the bank today. It's some of the stuff, but I can take care of business calls. It's a day that it just seems to be a low level day. Like nothing ever happens on Monday. I don't ever really get too much email interaction. I don't ever get too much other stuff. So Mondays I just decided Mondays are my day off. But it's not really a day off. It's a day that I'm not sharpening where I can get other things done. It's easier that way. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll talk to y'all later. This is one of those ones. Like I said, this is the last of the morning live feeds, probably until Wednesday or Thursday. I'm gonna look at it and see, because it doesn't seem like you guys are enjoying them as much. That's the reason. And when you guys don't seem to be enjoying them as much, it's not as enjoyable for me because I like to have the interaction, and this is fun for me. This is my morning. Hey, all right, but if it's not gonna be like that, I'll just do some live feeds while I'm sharpening, maybe, and if you guys like the live feed stuff. So talk to you later.